to take flight. Booyah, prepare for a fight, it's on sight. Taking a leap of faith, playing the game of life. Fire in the skies, no surprise when we arrive. Arise from the ashes, champion battle maverick masses that clean up disasters. You're nothing compared to these assassins that stay lit from shadow casters.
Can you hear them screaming out your name? Telling you to fight, telling you to keep on.
I can hear them screaming, the energy is growing. We can't stop tonight, we gotta keep it flowing.
Can you hear them screaming out your name? Telling you to fight, telling you to keep on.
I can hear them screaming, the energy is growing. We can't stop.
Cause feeling isn't in action when you're with me.
Triple kill. Quateri kill.
So let me know if you can hear me.
Killing spree. Killing spree. Shut down. Triple kill. Triple kill. New kill leader. Killing spree. Quateri kill. Killing spree. Lottery kill.
Understand a single word they're saying, but they like to run their mouths right into the ground. But we don't let it get in our heads. These ain't games we're playing, yet they try to break us in. But the line is running thin, so we won't let us burn. No, we won't let us fall. We'll rise up from the dirt, break down all these walls. There is no holding back from it. There is no harm. It's only living inside of your head. Don't you let it come crashing or shine in the dark. We're taking, we can lose our minds today. Take our life away. 'Cause failing isn't an option when you're with me. Nothing can stop us. There's no taking us down. Running out ahead first, in control, set the wrong plan. Working in the dark to serve our own light. Making our own love. All we need is ourselves. We can be the heroes of the night. We can take it higher.
Work in the dark to serve light. Hero of the night to take flight. Booyah. prepare for a fight, it's on sight. Taking a leap of faith, playing the game of life. Fire in the skies, no surprise when we arrive. Arise from the ashes, champion battle maverick masses that clean up disasters. You're nothing compared to these assassins that stay lit from shadow casters.
Can you hear them screaming out your name? Telling you to fight, telling you to keep on.
I can hear them screaming, the energy is growing. We can't stop tonight, we gotta keep it flowing.
Can you hear them screaming out your name? Telling you to fight, telling you to keep on.
I can hear them screaming, the energy is growing. We can't stop.
Cause feeling, isn't it an option when you're with me? Nothing can stop us, there's no taking us down. Running out of head first and control us.
Triple kill.
Alright. Welcome to the 1080 stream. Very sorry for the lack of any voiceover so far. It's been a menace trying to sort out some impromptu technicalities. So I think we're back into the game, and we saw some very early hot drops on unexpected fights. It was really surprising. It seems like decided that this was the game that they wanted to then look for themselves and hunt themselves, because these guys already know where each other lands. Okay. Alright, so right now we're seeing two teams in close proximity. Actually, two groups of teams in close proximity. We're seeing team 3 and team 4 and team 2 in very close proximity. VE Sports is moving soon. Have they seen them? I don't think they've seen them. I think they know they are there. Okay. Yeah, they do. Very nice. Very rush. And quickly they get him down. It's time for his teammates to go revive. Oh, his teammates are not even anywhere near him. So what was the point in pushing? Come on, VE Sports, you guys are better than this. There's a team coming from the back. This is about to be a very intense game. VE Sports have not been able to revive the player, and these guys are still in really close proximity to one of 2 or 3 teams, because All Stars Nigeria is beginning to rotate in, and then Team 1 7X is about to come into the mix also. So we are seeing a whole flux of teams coming into Forest Trade very soon. And VE Sports, they need to get their reviving as fast as they can. We are now into the second zone. We have 10, 11 teams alive. 31 players left. Really soon these teams are going to be dropping like flies. You're already in cover. There was no need for it. To go back up, people. Come on. And he had the coins.
Triple kill.
Like, what are we looking at here? There's a fight between they got it, right? 2 players up. Oh, it's taking a 3v4. One of them has beat. Then the last right now, what they have, the player they
triple
have
kill
is Exen. I think they're able to get about 2 kills from that fight. Royale Sports losing 2 players. Right now, what we're about to see is VE Sports moving against 7X Esports. 7X have a full stack team, and VE Sports have less than 1 team down. They have 1 player less than VE Sports. Going to be seeing a lot of action really soon as the zone is closing, and we still have 11 teams in the mix. Still 11 teams in the mix here. So guys, know that last zone is going to be on fire. It's going to be on fire. So as we can see now, NX are about to run into TR offenders. I think, yes, that's top rated offenders. Let's watch this. Top rated offenders are dipping. 1 down from top rated offenders. I think there's about to be a 2 down. Still a 1 down. They got the revive, escaped safely. I think they're using a jumper right now. Yep. And they dipped. Is NX following them? Oof. NX now with 5 total kills across the board. Our kill leaders are NX and top rated offenders, who are both sharing the first place. Valor Esports coming in second with 4 kills. And All Stars Nigeria just stopped them by wiping a team that was outside the zone, way outside the zone. Once again, Nigerian teams have a bad habit of spending a lot more time outside the zone than they need to. And this is costing them a lot.
triple kill. Quadri kill. Killing spree.
Yep, 7X loses one player.
Killing spree.
They are still outside the zone, being kept by All Stars Niger. All Stars Niger now the kill leaders, showing us some
Rampage.
why in the zone on time and early enough. A lot of teams crawling in around them right now. We're going to be seeing a lot of activity around where All Stars Niger is at. And they are launching, a lot of teams launching into the zone. All Stars Niger launched a little bit into the zone to get better position, to be able to hold out this particular set of teams. Those are about 3 teams that are coming into the zone right now. Meanwhile, there's a fight happening here between Night Esports and NX Esports. 3v4. So that's the Night.
Triple kill.
Guys, my bad. It was Team Supreme versus NX Esports. NX Esports gets to wipe on Team Supreme. Team Supreme has been sent back to the level. And from 11 teams, we are now down to 9 teams. NX Esports coming in clutch with 7 total kills. But our team leaders are still going to remain as All Stars Niger. And right now, this zone is going to choke, because there's a lot of teams in the middle being at the same place at the same time, all trying to get to the zone. If you can look at the middle of the zone right now, it's practically empty. There is no one there. And like I said, All Stars Niger about to go against CT. That's NX. About to go against NX Esports. I've seen fights happening all around. 5 down. Confirmed by 7X. We're about to see one player being lost from 7X. Nope. Gets the cover right on time. NX now pushing All Stars Niger. They have lost 2 players. I think that's the trade. It's a 2-4-2 now. It's going to be a 2v2. Oh, there was a third party from Ateo Gaming. NX Esports last player had to run away from the spot. Of course, now you can't stay there when your teammates are being banned. Now, Ateo Games do not know that All Stars Niger are right behind them. I think now they do, because they are busy fighting VL Esports while trying to hold their own in the zone. All Stars Niger have used the launch pad to escape from where they currently are. VL Esports still with 3 players right from the moment they lost that guy. Right from the moment they lost Reaper. We're going to be seeing a lot of crazy action right now, because this is the 4th zone and we still have 8 teams alive. All Stars Niger, the kill leader by far from any other team. They have 11 total kills, and NX coming in 8
Double
kills.
kill.
NX losing 1 player to Syndicate. Syndicate have 7 kills right now. Outlaw OTP family has been sent to the lobby. There's now a lot of range battles happening between teams. Valor Esports has to start a full squad with 4 players. Lulu High coming in clutch with the highest kills.
Quateri kill.
Versus PL versus Syndicate. Chrono.
Triple kill.
PL taking down Syndicate badly. Syndicate are being smoked. They have one last man inside the shawarma trying to survive. This is very bad for Syndicate. Valor lost 1 player to third party though. This match looks like this map is looking like it's going in the favor of All Stars Niger. As you guys can see where the teams are all positioned in the zone. 6 teams alive, and there is only 1 team that has a full stack or anything close to the full stack. Can you imagine? You guys be looking at this and be thinking that, oh, it's like 2 or 3 teams alive. Meanwhile, this is 5 teams alive.
Killing spree.
Nigerian teams are camping. They know the rest. ASN about to get wipes right now.
Dominating.
That was interesting. But now at entering the zone, there will be no peace or rest for the wicked. There is no way they will allow him to get to that rock. Come on, guys. There cannot be any way you allow him to get to that rock. Nice! 1 tap. It's now Reaper versus the last man.
Unstoppable.
Reaper versus the last man from Arto Gaming, which is Baby Spams. All Stars Nigeria have 6 total kills, and all the shots are being poured against Arto. It's like these guys are not even seeing Reaper. They do not even know he exists. Arto Gaming has finally been sent to the lobby. We're about to see Reaper against BL, and All Stars Nigeria has also been sent back to the lobby. Right now, what we have is
Shutdown.
a 3v1 v1. Does Valo know if it's a 3v2 or if it's a 3v1? I think Ardent has a really good spot. He just has to be really careful not to get headshotted by either his sniper or whoever is aiming for his head. The problem now will be with Tony from NXT Sports. Fuck you, Tony. I think this is going to end. This game is going to end in a healing competition. That's if the zone happens to be in favor of Ardent, which we are definitely sure it will not be in favor of him. This is close to the edge. Come on, don't do this. And he's bagging one. Nope, they will never allow that. These guys. What is happening? Roro trying to snipe. Ardent, careful. Nice one from Ardent. What is wrong with Roro? What in the world
Kill.
is wrong with Roro? Just calm down. So it remains Nick and FaZe. Nick and FaZe versus Ardent. Can Ardent clutch this fight? He's basically trapped up here. There's nowhere he can go to. There's actually nowhere he can go to. Except the zone shifts, and the zone doesn't shift. All it does is shrink. If he has the vehicle, he could have dropped it. Let's see. They rush him. It's down. It's now a 2v1. What are these guys? They do not know it's down. What? Are you blind? FaZe. Ah, no, you have to be blind, bro. And now it's Nick and FaZe versus Ardent. Can Ardent pull this off for his team, Syndicates, and give them the second booyah of the day? It's a 2v1. Ardent, M590. The throwables go out. It's a 2v1 for the throw gun versus M590. Let's go. No damage. And Syndicates have been sent back to the lobby, giving the booyah to Valor Esports. Valor Esports coming in clutch with the booyah for the second game of the day. And right now we'll be moving into the game 3. Give us 3 minutes and we'll be right back.
Understand a single word they're saying, but they like to run their mouths right into the ground. But we don't let it get in our heads. These are games we're playing, yet they
And we are now back to Purgatory, game 3 of the day. We're seeing teams landing in separate points. It looks like teams will have their own separate landing points. There won't be a lot of hot drops like we saw yesterday. The first 3 games, teams were looking for kills, eliminations. But now, what teams will be looking for is placement points. Good and solid enough placement points that will secure them at the best positions that they need to be at. Like I said, there won't be a lot of hot drops, but then we're about to see 1 or 2 hot drops. I think we're seeing 2 teams in Brazil. Oh wait, that's 3 teams in Brazil. Valor Esports against Nexus Esports. That's 3 teams actually. Just 1 player from Valor is here. Or no? I'm wrong. Yep, so it's just 2 teams that are here. Valor against Nexus Esports. And right now, Kolos is taking shots from Nexus Esports. No rest for the wicked here. And he's pushing in. Can Kolos survive this fight? No headshot, no gain. And from behind, he gets touched.
First blood.
And sent back to the embrace of his team. Can Valor Esports get in? Can they get in the revive? They should be able to get in the revive. Right here in fields, we are seeing another fight against 7X. 7X and who? Yeah, it was a straggler from Team 6, which is AC Sports. AC Sports down by 1 man. As you can see, 7X lands in field. Valor Esports in Brasilia. Nexus Esports, NX Esports in Brasilia also. We have Deadman landing in Quarry. Atio Game landing in Lumber Mill. We have TR Supreme landing in... Wait, I thought it was a team with TR Supreme. Oh yeah, that was the wrong place. Alright, TR Supreme landing... Ace Esports in Motorhouse, their last man has not yet been revived. And we have All Stars Niger moving from Central, which is their landing spot, to Fire Brigade. We're looking at Syndicate right now at Motorhouse. I think there was a team in Motorhouse. The team in Motorhouse was, if I'm not mistaken, was Team 6, AC Sports. AC Sports was in Motorhouse. And now I think there's a full-fledged fight between Valor Esports. Valor Esports have lost 2 players. Valor is against Nexus, and they've lost 2 players without even getting anything. I think Nexus are farming them right now. They are being farmed by Nexus. If FaZe be able to get the revive, he should be able to get the revive on 1 player. They both get the revive. They are Valor Lolo down, FaZe down, and they are survived in this their obituary. In this their obituary.
Triple kill.
Can you imagine such confidence?
Triple kill.
Now, last man, opener, All-Stars Ninja and All-Stars Ninja
Triple
eventually wins this matchup. Calm, precise, and a very planned out strategy against Team Supreme. While Team Supreme, the hotheads, although they were very confident in their skills, All-Stars Nigeria proved them wrong. And right now, we are about to go into a fight. A fight is happening between OTB family and Deadmen. Deadmen, who sent TR offenders to the lobby, are going against Vic Vix from OTB family. And what can we see happening here? There is kind of like a stalemate. Deadmen are saying this is not the time or the area that we need to take this fight from. Yep, Deadmen are trying to rotate into the zone, while OTB family are kind of split on the map wherever it is they are. They are split on the map. But that place is about to be a really dead zone. There's a lot of teams around that area. OTB family, All-Stars Niger, and Deadmen. Meanwhile, we're about to see a fight between... In fact, we're seeing multiple fights here. We're seeing Valor Esports against... Is that Syndicate? Valor Esports against Syndicate. Yes, Valor Esports have good natural cover behind the votes. But Syndicate only have trees.
Triple kill.
To cover them. This is going to be quite a nasty fight for Syndicates, and I'm not sure they
Kill.
know that FaZe is somewhere down beneath them. This is going to be kind of a tough fight for Syndicates to win due to the lack of cover.
New kill leader.
Meanwhile, let's pop into the fight between Ace Esports. Is already ended.
Triple
How so
kill.
fast? We have 7 teams alive right now. We are in the third zone. It's a little bit worse than the second game where we had 8 teams. It's a little bit easier for the teams, let me say, than the second game when we had 8 teams alive by the fourth zone. Not allowing any team to slide. Valor Esports have not really had a good third map for this purgatory. The teams they've been meeting have been very careful, have been really patient against them. I have not pushed in anyhow. And Valor Esports have been revived on countless occasions, and so they have needed. Syndicates are now pushing it. Syndicates are now pushing in against Valor Esports. Will Valor Esports be able to handle this smoke? 1 down from Valor Esports, 2 down from Valor Esports, 3 down from Valor, remaining
Triple
FaZe,
kill.
and FaZe is trapped in this position that he
Triple
is.
kill.
He has been here for a really, really long time. This makes me wonder, was Valor
Lottery
Esports actually
kill.
communicating at this particular point? Because Syndicates used the launch pad to move to the back of Valor Esports. That was when he should have already been moving towards his team to at least even try to shoot them long range. Now he does not have coins to revive. He's going to be headed into the revive spot, and I'm not sure Valor Esports will want to let that. I'm not sure Syndicate will want to let that slide. Right now we are looking at Nexus Esports against Syndicate, who just finished the fight against Valor, and Nexus are coming to clear and clean up the place, licking clean every kind of eliminations and kills they can get from these guys. There is no rest once again, no rest for the wicked. The sniper from Desi,
Killing
Daddy
spree.
gets 150. Ikide already in cover. Killer trying to move into cover, but the Nexus Esports team won't allow them to do that. We have Nexus Esports 10 total eliminations. They are standing at the top of the table, and Valor Esports has been sent back to the lobby. FaZe was not allowed to get in that revive, or maybe the zone didn't even allow him. We are seeing All-Stars Nigeria trying to rotate into
Triple
the last
kill.
man. Scope has been set on him, and he has been sent back to his ancestors to stay and watch with his team. Now we have
Lottery kill.
5 teams alive. Nexus Tayo putting fire. Sorry, Daddy putting fire on anybody you can see. Atul Gaming getting knocked, 2 players getting knocked by 1 player. Things are about to get very, very heated, as this landscape is not making it really easy for teams to move well. It's a sloping landscape, and doors might not be placed correctly. Movements might not be timed accurately. Things
Killing
that
spree.
that you did not plan for, and yet you still have 4 teams alive. There are 5 teams, sorry, alive. OTB family losing Smith to Sniper. Will the teammates be able to get? No, they will not be able to get to him in time. Artil Gaming still have a full stack. Will they be able to revive Baby? They should be able to revive Baby. 3 total kills to their name. Nexus Esports pulling in 15 kills on giving themselves 15 kills. This will push them way, way high on the leaderboard. Guys, we all know this will push them way, way high on the leaderboard. Nexus are showing us some kind of potential that is really, really surprising. To be honest, we all know this is surprising. This is not me trying to clown. It's a surprising potential. And also, when Artil Gaming are trying to hold them out of the zone, dead men have been sent back to their ancestors to come and watch. Yo, what was that headshot? Oh my goodness. OTB family putting on some shots on Artil Gaming. It's now a 3v1. 3 teams have 3 players, and syndicates have just 1 player. Artil Gaming have kind of like a prime location since they are on the hill. They can see anyone moving in from any distance. Ikide is not safe, and he is the last man for his team. If
Triple kill.
just if Artil Gaming decides, they should have decided to focus on Ikide, because he is the one closest to them. He's the one that could catch them from behind while they are trying to battle these guys who are down here. They are supposed to focus on Ikide so that Ikide doesn't come from back and steal 1 or 2 kills. But I think Zone will help them do that. Or not? Ikide, the survivor. He's still surviving. And why are they not pushing him? Come on, guys. Even if it's a 3v2. Ikide is still trying to get him some kills for his team. Rotating downwards. This is a slope, and this is going to be a very bad position for these teams. He has been sent to the lobby. This is now a 3v1 against Syndicate. And here goes the Artil Gaming for the 3rd map of the day. Artil Gaming comes in clutch, winning the 3rd map of the day. Guys, we'll be coming back soon with Kalahari, and then after Kalahari we are going to have Bermuda. Stay tuned, we are going to be right back.
take flight. Booyah, prepare for a fight, it's on sight. Taking a leap of faith, playing the game of life. Fire in the skies, no surprise when we arrive. Arise from the ashes, champion battle maverick masses that clean up disasters. You're nothing compared to these assassins that stay lit from shadow casters.
Can you hear them screaming out your name? Telling you to fight, telling you to keep on.
I can hear them screaming, the energy is growing. We can't stop tonight, we gotta keep it
Can you
flowing.
hear them screaming out your name? Telling you to fight.
And we are back for the fourth game of the day. Only 9 teams loaded into this lobby. For some reason, these teams decided to dip. Maybe because they are pussies, we don't know. But then I think once again, this will be a very calm lobby. Teams will not land really close to each other, except they already did. I'm looking at OTB family against All Stars. The All Stars Niger is or are they about to wipe OTB family? Smith, what are you doing there? What?
First blood.
Last man from OTB family and OTB family has been sent back to a lobby under 5 minutes. What 5 minutes? Under 1 minute. This was a lobby with just 9 teams, and you guys were sent back in 1 minute. Come on, guys. Meanwhile, every other team landed in every other place they could land. I've seen the 8 teams spread out at different areas of the map, and there are still extra areas that teams are not landing at. I've seen in Mammoth All Stars Niger, who just wiped OTB family. In Stone Ridge, we have Nexus Esports, Blue Zone. In Atil Gaming, they are in Bayfront. Team Supreme landing in Shrines. All Stars Niger loading in with 3 players, and they're wiping a squad. We have Syndicates who landed in Council Hall. V Esports landing in Refinery. TR Offenders landing in Command Post. We have Ace Esports landing in Wolverhampton. And that is all the teams that are currently loaded in. Nexus Esports enjoying the blue zone as they will get ample loads. Will these guys be able to pull off a 26-point game like they did for last map? Yes, they got 26 total points last map. Will they be able to pull that off again right now that they are in the blue zone and they are getting the best kind of loot that is possible for this game? Atu Gaming also, it's a team that was formed for majority of players that came from another team. This was talking for those of us who know Nigerian Freefire esports history. You know, this was a team that existed before, and they were playing. They had some issues, and then they had to go on break for a while. And now they are back, but under a different banner, Atu Gaming. And I think Atu Gaming has been pulling some kind of good and unique gameplay so far, especially since the last game that they had. It's a testament to show that these guys have good synergy with themselves. And now Team Supreme, I think Team Supreme is in a fight. Team Supreme is in a fight with someone. Are they? No, they are not. Alright, there is no team that is really, really very, very extremely close to each other right now, except for Atu Gaming and Syndicate. Syndicate is about to enter Bayfront. I'm sure they know that Atu Gaming is there. Well, not exactly about to enter, but then they are really close to Atu Gaming. All Stars Niger is just beginning to rotate into maze like they usually do. TR Offenders rotating from Command Post to Stone Ridge, and they are about to meet a fully buffed team of Nexus Esports. And Daddy is about to show us another set of doings again. You can see him practicing some snipers. Is he making noise? Is he using Raphael? I think yes, he is using Raphael. So of course he's on silencers. But then TR Offenders might just be able to hear those silencers being shot from wherever it is that they are. I think we're about to see TR Offenders versus Nexus Esports, because Daddy just spotted someone using the grappling hook, and yes, he has spotted Hakan, and he missed the second shot, missed the third shot, missed the fourth shot. Of course, he cannot see who he's shooting at. Double Skylars going in. Hakan about to get knocked down, and he gets knocked down, kissed by the sniper. Daddy is about to get one tap. Yes, his helmet is gone. Ooh. but his teammates are really close to him. They should be able to have that cover. Although it's a slope, it's in the favor of TR offenders to get that headshot. You get the revive, and it's now a 4v3. Tayo moving in close, moving in really, really close. ACAT does a real deal of damage, both close range or far distance. Nexus Esports against TR offenders. And what was that? Shot down, 2 down. 3 down from TR offenders. TR offenders remaining 1 player, Holo. And he just had to use the launch pad to get away as far as he can. He's headed into the sub to be able to have a revive. Yes, it's still the first zone, so he should be able to have 400 coin revive and revive 2 players in his team. And he gets in the revive, and they should be able to get more revives from here. Yep. No other team apart from Ace Esports and OTB family have been sent back to the lobby. We now have 7 teams in the lobby. These teams have a lot, not only saying lot, they have ample distance between them, so a fight is not happening anytime soon. All Stars Nigeria still having mode from Maze that they rotated to a long time ago. V Esports that landed the refinery have been there since they landed up until now. And TR Suprema only just stepping out of foundation towards refinery. And right now what we're about to see is Syndicate against Atio Gaming. Syndicates who have been strong contenders for Royale, especially for last game where Ikide was last man standing for a long time, and Atio Gaming who actually had the Booyah. Atio Gaming in Santa Carolina. The problem with Santa Carolina is the team who is on the song shape gets to see everyone around them, everywhere around them. Alright, let's see an open map and see where everyone is. Oh, that was a really fast rotation from Nexus. But the Nexus just chased after Outlaw TR offenders. TR offenders against Nexus Esports. Shocker gets the glow wall down in time. Hakan. TR offenders have any kills to their name. Hakan does not have any long range or a good long range that he's used to using. Okay, Hakan is actually a sniper. What am I talking about? Hakan was a sniper, so the gun he's holding, VKS, will be useful in his arms. All Stars Nigeria are still the kill leader with 4 kills, and TR offenders are holding their own against Nexus Esports. And Nexus Esports are not allowing that smoke to slide. Rather, they are allowing the smoke to slide. These guys are dipping from the fight. Well, it was a really good decision from their part because they were not in the zone. They were not in the right position. They were on low ground while TR offenders were on higher ground. So TR offenders could see the lay of the land in front of them. There was no way that Nexus Esports would push to TR offenders without TR offenders looking at them coming, except they used the launch pad. And even with the launch pad, there was no way they could have rotated to the back or to the sides or whatever way they wanted to use to push TR offenders without getting a severe disadvantage. And right now what we are seeing is we're about to have a fight against Nexus Esports and what team is that? Syndicate have been about to face several teams several different times, and they have been either on purpose or unknowingly dipping from the fight. Killer getting the revive on Lord J. Syndicates are being gunned down heavily by Nexus Esports. Nexus Esports putting in the work in the last lobby and in this lobby. Daddy putting on some shots against Ardent, and Ardent gets sent down to his knees. Gets sent down to his knees. His Syndicate about to lose Lord J. Tyler, after dealing heavy damage on Lord J, decided to push. Lord J using the launch pad Just one more shot from the ACKT and Lord J will have been sent to his knees. Tyler is moving in for the push. Whew. Lord J is about to get some action from Trogon. Can he handle this? And he's now on top of the rope with a grappling hook. Tyler will be wondering, where is this man? Where did this guy go? Oof, Lord J, come on, Lord J. You were safe. You were safe and you just had to send your drone. Come on now. Tyler is different from the fights. Let's look at other teams and look at how close they are. Are we seeing TR offenders? V Esports against TR offenders. V Esports do not have any kills at all against TR offenders. Sorry, Team Supreme, not TR offenders. Team Supreme with 6 kills. They're about to compete
Double kill
against Nexus Esports. They are now on the same level as Nexus Esports. 7 kills to their name. No MVP yet for their team. Right now that the zone is closing, we're about to see a lot more action from teams. We're seeing Nexus coming into the zone. We're seeing TR offenders outside the zone. Lord J about to head to Refinery to see if he could get a revive. How many coins does he have? Does he have coins? Even is what I should be asking.
Triple kill.
Let's look at the map. Let's look at Lord J. He has enough coins to revive 2 members of his team, but is he actually worth it? I think it is worth it. There are still some couple of places they can land. TR offenders against Ato Gaming. This matchup might determine who actually wins. You don't know what is that. What kind of push was that, Hakan? Come on, you had 2 teammates knocked in front of you. All you had to do was just drop a glow wall. But then, even if they drop a glow wall, as you guys can see, there was a third party from All Stars Nigeria. So they might have not seen anything that Hakan could have done in that place. And I'm seeing Nexus Esports putting on some shots.
Triple kill.
Putting on some shots against TR offenders. TR offenders almost wiped by Nexus Esports. Very close for Obina. Obina, what can you do? Come on. He doesn't get enough. Knockdown.
New kill leader.
Find Nexus Tony. Nexus is putting the work against the teams in this lobby, which is really surprising. We're expecting teams like Valor, expecting teams like TR offenders, expecting teams like Team Supreme and All Stars Nigeria to be the one racking up the kills. But we are now seeing the second time in a row that Nexus Esports is pulling off such aggressiveness.
Quateri kill.
And now Team Supreme is stuck between 2 teams, which is All Stars Nigeria and Syndicate. Syndicate, I think Lord J got the revive, but he got knocked in the process. It was a nice sacrifice. But now, how will Syndicate survive this position? How will they enter the zone? These guys do not have glow walls. Look at Ardens. Ardens just has 1 wall. And look at Ikide. Ikide also just has 1 wall. And the rest of where they will need to rotate into the zone, there is literally no place to hide, except you can run straight down. And no team will watch them run straight down. But anyway, what do we know? Let's look at what Nigerian teams will do in this position. Except All Stars Nigeria is extremely preoccupied with TR Supreme. Yes, we are.
Wipeout.
Killing spree.
NX Esports against NX Esports now left with just 1 player with a 12. I think they're about to be sent to the lobby as they are being focused on by 3 teams. In fact, the entire lobby was focused on them. Syndicate lose 1 player and it's now a 4v3v1. Is this going to be an Ato Booyah? Second Booyah of the day. I'm looking at a 2 Booyah. A 2 Booyah game from Ato Gaming. He does not know that Ikide is there. He does not know that Ikide is there. He does not know Ikide. Don't do this. Oh no, no, Ikide. Ikide, why are you running to? Where are you running?
Killing spree.
Until I've lost one player, it is now a 3v3
Killing
against
spree.
All Stars Nigeria. 3v3 against All Stars Nigeria. Larry about to get a Reaper with the M79. Low. Toxin. 1v2. Reaper still standing. Reaper now knocked down Sting.
Triple kill.
Getting touched. 2 players down from All Stars Nigeria. Is that Orizaline? Or they are getting cover from Vibes?
Triple
Yes, they are
kill.
getting cover from Vibes. From a 3v3 to a 2v1, Vibes putting on the shots against Sting and Toxic. If Toxic and Sting play this well, they will get that booyah for the 4th map of the day. Vibes 2v1 against Toxin and Sting. 145, second touch. Sniper v Sniper. Sting versus Vibes. Who gets to win this?
Killing
Killing
spree.
spree.
1v1 VKS versus ME2 and AWM. Look, one shot and
Killing
Vibes coming in clutch with a 2v1 booyah against Asil Gaming. 2v1. Snipers are in their own league. They are just in their own league, regardless of the fact that they do not have a close range. And Sniper is a gun that is optimized for extremely long range battles. If you jam a Sniper in close range, who knows what he's doing, you are going to get that smoke and you will collect. Anyway, the 4th map goes to All Stars Nigeria, clutched by Vibes. MVP, of course, goes to Vibes. We'll be coming to the last game of the day, Bermuda. Please stay tuned. We are going to be right back.
serve light. Hero of the night to take flight. Booyah, prepare for a fight, it's on sight. Taking a leap of faith, playing the game of life. Fire in the skies, no surprise when we arrive. Arise from the ashes, champion battle maverick masses that clean up disasters. You're nothing compared to these assassins that stay lit from shadow casters.
Can you hear them screaming out your name? Telling you to fight, telling you to keep on.
I can hear them screaming, the energy is growing. We can't stop tonight, we gotta keep it
Can you
flowing.
hear them screaming out your name? Telling you to fight, telling you to keep on.
I can hear them screaming, the energy is growing. We can't stop.
'Cause feeling isn't an option when you're with me. Nothing can stop us, there's no taking us down. Running out of head first, in control of the wrong feeling. Working in.
Alright guys, teams are now loading into Bermuda, the 5th and the final map of today. The 5th and the final map of today, we will have 9 teams play it. I have AC Sports, TR Offenders, All Stars Nigeria, Valor Esports, Syndicate, Team Supreme, OTB Family, Atio Game Esports, Nexus Esports. These are the final teams that are playing the final maps for Group 2 today before we move to the CS games. And we are already seeing a hot drop from Syndicates and TR Offenders. Syndicates are landing late, so they didn't land inside Clock Tower. But then Lord J is about to be knocked down. There he is. Wait, let's speak too soon. Yup, I spoke too soon. How was he giving HP from where? But how was he giving HP? I'm guessing it was Ardens that gave him the HP. Yep, Cassie. Ardens Cassie is giving HP. Oh, Syndicates are playing a 3-man game, 3v4. And CR Offenders are moving.
First blood.
No pain, no gain.
New
You guys
kill
are
leader.
two players, and yes, he made the right decision to deep. Ikide might get the revive. He should be able to get the revive. That's if Offenders are not out for vengeance. I thank God stream sniping is not going to be possible because there is a delay on the stream, of course. So by the time they are seeing where Ikide is, Ikide should have moved quite a bit from there, even if they do decide to stream snipe. But then it's not good for me to be saying bad things about it. But we know our Nigerian community now, guys. Teams are evenly spread out on the map in different places, different areas. Like I said, TR Offenders in Clock Tower, they are already moving to hangar. We have Ace Esports. Yeah, that's Ace Esports. Ace Esports in Cape Town. Nexus Esports in Bullseye, Blue Zone. And we are really close to ASN. Down. Ooh, 2 down at once, and that is the end for Nexus. There is nothing they can. Wait a minute. Is that 2 down from All Stars Nigeria? One more down. Waiting. Daddy putting on the works. He is not letting it slide. 2 down with Daddy alone. Oh
Double
my days.
kill.
Daddy alone carrying Nexus Esports on his back. My guy is the Atlas of his team. Come on, Atlas. Oof. And they have the full revive back in. And it's not just a normal revive too. They revive them with weapons. These guys are going to land back on All Stars Nigeria. And Daddy is going to come back and put
Triple
in the box.
kill.
Not, they're not landing back on All Stars Nigeria. Okay, they're not landing back on All Stars Nigeria. Atu Gaming in Sentosa. We have OTB Family at Plantation or close to Plantation. We have Team Supreme in hangar. They are about to face off against Offenders. I'm sure Offenders was somewhere around here. Oof, Offenders have flown. All Stars Nigeria is battling who? All Stars Nigeria against Nexus Esports. Nexus Esports putting putting the smoke on All Stars Nigeria. All Stars Nigeria running away for their life, bro. The run is not small. Reaper and Nexus going for the revive. Reaper and Vibes going for the revive. Match 2, round 2, and All Stars Nigeria still got the smoke from Nexus Esports. I think we're about to see Team Supreme coming in from behind. Sorry, that's OTB family. If OTB family should just turn their sights a little bit to the right, they'll have eyes on All Stars Nigeria. Nexus Esports we are letting you guys go. Oh, well, these guys are after All Stars Nigeria. They are chasing them for their lives. Come on. All Stars Nigeria are running for their lives back to back. But then I'll say, to be honest, it's kind of an even matchup. The first one, All Stars, it was a draw. And now All Stars Nigeria have 3 kills from Nexus, and Nexus have 4 kills from All Stars Nigeria. These guys are farming themselves back to back. Meanwhile, Team Supreme is the team that, daddy, another one,
Triple
another shot,
kill.
more Vibes going down. Last man,
Triple kill.
daddy, showing us
Quadra
why he is
kill.
daddy.
Quateri kill.
He's not letting it slide. He's not letting that push slide. He's not letting that push slide. Yo, daddy putting on the works. Daddy against Timmy. T90 against Snipers. One touch, and Timmy goes to his knees.
Dominating.
Killing spree.
All Stars Ninja collecting back to back from Nexus Esports, and they are now entering the jaws of OTB family. That's if OTB family doesn't spot Timmy. OTB family doesn't spot Timmy, I think. Yep, they might be safe for now. They should be safe for now. So what are we seeing here? We're seeing Ace Esports losing to Valor Esports. Valor Esports back in the game after missing the 4th match of today against Ace. Roro said, "You are going nowhere." Clown has been sent back to his ancestors to come and watch television.
Triple kill.
He's going to be spectating for a while before his last teammate can get a revive. That's if he can get a revive, because they are after his life. Valor Esports is after his life. And he was just so lucky. FaZe didn't actually chase him though. Valor Esports should be able to get the revive. And now teams are evenly spread apart. But then Ace Esports is going to be headed to Cape Town to revive. And Fahad is going to be facing the entire full squad of R2 Gaming. We are seeing Team Supreme between All Stars Nigeria and Nexus Esports. All Stars Nigeria headed to Mail, do not know that Team Supreme is behind them. And Nexus Esports coming from Shipyard do not know that Team Supreme is right in front of them. If these guys rotate towards the same way, the battle is going to be bloody. It really is going to be bloody. Alright. We now have 8 teams alive. Sorry, 7 teams alive. No, that's 8 teams. Sorry, 8 teams alive at the second zone. And most of the teams have a full stack or close to a full stack. TR Offenders being the first team that was sent back to the lobby. Ace Gaming is still alive. They still have the last man, Fahad. I think Fahad is being chased by... Okay, no, he's reviving in Sentosa. I'm not sure Syndicates want to allow that to slide. I'm not sure they want to allow that to slide. Are they allowing that to slide? Nope. Yes, they are allowing it to slide. They are not going to miss him after the zone, outside the zone. Of course, they will not go and miss him after the zone. It's a 3v4. Although they do need the kills. They are all on 0 kills. They need the kills, but then, nah. Valor Esports with a full stack, 3 total eliminations to their name. All Stars Niger, 1 player. Timmy has network issues, is probably not in game. 3 total players to their name. Ace Esports have won. Fahad actually got in the revive, but what fell to your death? He fell to his death. Ace Esports have almost a full stack back in the game by Fahad. And now we are going to be looking at a lot of tough teams playing this out in the best way that they can. Ace Gaming now has a full squad back in the mix. What are we looking at here? Atu Gaming versus Valor Esports. Atu Gaming versus Valor Esports. Valor full stack. Atu Gaming is one player. Ooh. And what is going on here? Atu Gaming did what? That was what? Atu Gaming lost 2 players to Valor Esports without even getting 1 kill from them. I think they are going for the survive. Will they be able to survive this one? Yes, they should be able to survive. Larry should be able to survive. Larry and Sting. Sting has enough to survive both of the teammates. Larry has enough to survive, so they should be able to survive. Since they are using Pascal, Arden will not be able to survive this. I am most certainly sure he will not be able to survive this. Nah. But he did try though, last thing is Team Supreme now have 5 eliminations to their name, 5 total kills. And what we are looking at now is that it's still 7 teams, it's still 8 teams alive. We are now entering the 4th zone and we have 8 teams still alive and strong, 25 teams total in the lobby currently. All teams are full stack except Syndicate, All Stars Niger, and Ace Esports, who is down to their last man once again, Fahad. What we are going to be seeing now is Valor taking pot shots against OTB family, who have a better view of the overall environment on top of the bridge. So there is nothing that Valor can currently do to OTB family wherever it is that they are or whatever it is that they want to do. OTB family are probably fighting because yes, they are fighting Team Supreme.
Dominating.
Coming in to wipe
Killing
OTB family. OTB family is about to be sent to the lobby. Team Supreme still putting shots. OTB family has now been sent back to their ancestors to wait for the results. Smith going down. Smith going down to shots from Valor Esports. Valor Esports is simply just putting the scope on everybody who can. They are putting shots on him. There's someone outside the zone trying to revive. Is that from Team Supreme? He's going to be coming from the back of the team. Will he be able to survive this? Macian. You have Kide in your sight. Okay, no, you are deciding to climb the bridge. Well, that's not a bad idea also.
Triple kill.
Syndicate putting the shot on Macian. Not allowing Macian to do it. Macian will have to go to the other side of the bridge to be able to survive this. And yes, that's what he did. Valor Esports still has a full stack and they are looking strong with 5 kills. So I feel they have enough or sufficient momentum for them to survive this particular game. This particular area also. All Stars Niger down to the last man and they have been sent back to the lobby. Team Supreme has also been sent back to the lobby from where they were. Oh, Nexus with 16 kills, showing who is who. They have double kill points of the second highest person in this current lobby. Nexus Esports being so aggressive is extremely surprising. Loj is about to be sent to the lobby. Nexus Esports saying there is no way we are allowing you guys to win. Valor Esports also saying there is no way we are allowing you guys to raise. Syndicate actually survived that fight. Survived. Oh wait.
Killing spree.
Headshot. Active game getting pot shots from Valor Esports and Nexus Esports at the same time. Daddy with 12 kills. Daddy with 12 kills. Who is Daddy? Who is Daddy? Headshot. Daddy, mark me now. 12 kills. Bro is Atlas. Haba. Guy is Atlas. There is no rest for the wicked.
Killing spree.
Hey, you know they agree. 13 kills now. 17 kills to Nexus. They, like I said, they are basically double. They have basically double the kill points of the second nearest team on this lobby. This is some kind of dumbfound. I've been dumbfounded here by what that is doing. Larry down, kill confirmed once again. Active gaming are really having a rough right now. Valor. What? Valor is down to one player. How now? How? It seems the snipers of this lobby are the ones that we should be watching. The snipers of this lobby are the ones we should be watching. Roro with 6 kills, Daddy with 12 kills. Do we look at active gaming? Sniper. Ooh. Double vector coming in hot.
Triple
Entire
kill.
goes down to baby. Confirm. Please do not change that double vector. For the life of you, I beg you, do not switch from double vector. You will need that double vector, baby. Good decision. Good decision. Roro, the only sniper against 2 teams. And Valor Esports have been sent to the lobby. We have Daddy with 15 kills against Valor, against Atu Gaming, Toxin, and Baby. Who is Daddy? Daddy, come on, support your team now. How about what kind of movements they do? Throw gun, Daddy coming in clutch. Come on, complete your kills, Daddy. And it does. He's Toxin about to get knocked. 123. One more shot. Toxin, be careful. Toxin, be careful. One more shot. And Daddy. Daddy showed who he is. Daddy. What do we call him? We call him Daddy. MVP with 17 kills. This man literally carried Nexus Esports on his back to have the booyah for the final game of the day. In fact, this entire game was won by Daddy. Daddy, mark me now. Daddy is the MVP for Nexus, and Nexus have the final booyah of the day and gain Group 2 of the Battle Royale qualifier stage for Deca Cup Season 5. For Season 4, I'm really sorry. For Deca Cup is now ending for today. We'll see you guys on the 16th for the Clash Squad. The Clash Squad is going to be a mix of 2 different groups. So we're going to have 2 groups, Group A and Group B. We're going to have 4 teams in Group A. We're going to have 4 teams in Group B. The 4 teams in Group A will play against themselves, and the 4 teams in Group B will play against themselves. And then the best team, or the best 2 teams, are the ones that will from each group will qualify to the semi-finals. So in the semi-finals, we're going to have 4 teams, and it's going to be a knockout match. It's not going to be a league match anymore. It's going to be a knockout match. So you have your opponent, and you must beat your opponent to qualify to the finals. But regardless, once you qualify to the semi-finals, it is very sure that you are going to be coming to the land finals to play in Lagos. So once you've qualified to the semi-finals, even if the semi-finals are going to be played virtually, the semi-finals of the Clash Squad are going to be played virtually. But it is sure that you are going to have to come to Lagos to complete the 3rd place match, or to play for the winner, 1st or 2nd place. So it's going to be your choice. It's going to be the winners of this particular league stage for the Clash squad that we're going to be seeing on the 16th that will decide who shows up for the LAN finals. Once again, I'll see you guys on the 16th in 2 days' time. Same place, same time. Well, maybe not same caster. This might be the last time you see me cast for Deca Cup. I will not say that. I will not say that I didn't enjoy this, but then we'll see again. Who knows? Good night, guys. I'll see you guys whenever I see you guys again.
understand a single word they're saying, but they like to run their mouths right into the ground. But we don't let it get in our heads. These ain't games we're playing, yet they try to break us in. But the line is running thin, so we won't let us burn. No, we won't let us fall. We'll rise up from the dirt, break down all these walls. There is no holding back from it. There is no harm. It's only living inside of your head. Don't you let it come crashing or shine in the dark. We're taking, we can't lose our minds today. Take our life away. 'Cause failing isn't an option when you're with me. Nothing can stop us. There's no taking us down. Running out ahead first, in control, set the run of fire. Working in the dark to serve our own light. Making our own law. All we need is ourselves. We can be the heroes of the night. We can take it higher.
Work in the dark to serve light, hero of the night to take flight. Booyah, prepare for a fight, it's on sight. Taking a leap of faith, playing the game of life. Fire in the skies, no surprise when we arrive. Arise from the ashes, champion battle maverick masses that clean up disasters. You're nothing compared to these assassins.